Blossom Rock is opening up today. 5 builders. We're going to check all of them out. But you know what? You're going to have to watch not only this video, but a second part because it's so much we can't share in one video. By the way, this is Jessylee. Let's go. Let's hit the road. Let's go. There is so much going on in Blossom Rock, which is a brand new master plan community that will eventually be home to 10,000 homes. They had their big opening last weekend, and we went out there for you guys because we wanted to make sure we got you the nitty gritty and got you all the details, because if you didn't know, the secret to getting into a new community is getting in early. Let's first talk about where is Blossom Rock, and let's start with Apache Junction. Let me tell you, Apache Junction wasn't on anyone's radar map. In fact, when I talk to people that call about the Phoenix area, they still don't even know about Apache Junction. It is part of the Southeast Valley, which is known as the technology hub, at least for the time being, in the greater Phoenix area. You might have heard Silicon Desert. That would be the Chandler area. And as those demands for not only businesses to continue to grow, but so does housing needs, right? So it continues to go further south and further east. And that is Apache Junction. And this particular community is over 1,400 acres. 1,400 acres. That's a massive development. And again, this first phase, they're anticipating about 12 to 15 months to take to go through. And then they'll be releasing the second phase. There's going to be more than 5 different phases. One of the things I love about this particular location is the proximity not only to one freeway, Interstate 60, but 2 freeways, the 202. And there's now a State Route 24 that literally brings you right into this community. I'm not kidding you. It's just absolutely insane. LG Energy, where the new campus is going in Queen Creek, is only 1.5 miles. That's right, you guys, 1.5 miles just down the road. There's going to be over 3,000 high-paying jobs just a couple miles south. We know who's going to be buying in here, or at least who's interested, because they just started breaking ground on that too. What I love, if you are an outdoor enthusiast, this is my favorite part. This one, honestly, I have to tell you, it belongs to my heart. The Superstition Mountains are the most majestic mountains in the entire greater Phoenix area. I'm telling you, there's nothing more beautiful. And let me tell you, when it has snow on top of it, it is just breathtaking. But the other time of the year, we also have Tonto National Forest. We have some of the most amazing trails that you can even, just unbelievable, breathtaking. There's camping, there's fishing, there's hiking, there's mountain biking, there's mountain climbing, there's rock climbing, there's also paddleboarding. I'm absolutely a big part of that. The Salt River, canoe or kayak or paddleboard. But if you go up to Saguaro Lake and Canyon Lake, I'm talking some serious boating, guys. I'm talking jet skiing, water skiing, houseboating. There's so many different types of outdoor activities, outdoor shooting range. I'm telling you, this is the new, I'm so excited, can't you tell? When we drive off of Interstate 60, we're going to take the Ironwood exit, okay? And we're going to head on down south. And I'll tell you, when you look at what's on both sides of you, you're going to realize there's still a lot to come. And so you might feel a little bit more remote, but I'll tell you, within 10 to 15 minutes, you can get to everything you want. I don't care if you're talking about medical. I don't care if you're talking about dining, shopping, eating, festivals. This is a great area, guys. Can you tell I like this area? The builders promised that they would probably start in the 4s, and I knew this was going to happen. It's called trickery. And the least expensive home on the base price starts at a base price of $495. Like I said, it's called trickery. I knew that these homes were going to be somewhere in the 500,000 to 700,000s. In fact, done a couple of other videos on Blossom Rock, and I've had some commenters saying, oh, you're so wrong. They're starting in the 400s. You're right. You're right. The base price, there's literally one at $495, but the finished product isn't at $495. So
you are fake news.
I guess I was right. Don't you hate gloaters? All right, let's break it down. Let's talk more about what's going on in this particular community. Let me first talk about the community amenities. It is just absolutely insane. So we're talking, when they're done, there will be about 35 different community parks. Some are bigger than others. They're going to have some little playground areas. There's a huge dog park. So when I talk about dog park, this particular one has a fence all the way around it. So it's really nice. You can let your dogs run around. So they also have, right now, they started with a huge 1.5 acre lake. This lake is absolutely beautiful. It's not going to be in the center of the community when they're done, but right now it will be one of the main attractions. We actually found an artist that was kind of sitting there on the side and just kind of sketching the Superstition Mountains. I just like, there's so many different ways that you can take advantage of this. And of course, I'm thinking walking my dog, right? I had to make sure he didn't jump in the water, to be honest with you. But there's pavilions already around that water, and they are going to be building a huge clubhouse. There are going to be more pavilions, and I think, according to the artist renderings, there may even be 2 community pools. There is definitely going to be 1 community pool, that and the clubhouse, that will be opened up in phase 2, which is going to be probably within a 2-year period of time. So the good thing about getting in on a new community is you get the great deals, and then the bad thing is you got to wait for all the amenities to come in. There's going to be a lakeside retreat, this whole like a section party area for people to hang out. There's going to be an adventure playground. We got to check out all the different things that they already have. There's a trail system, not only not too far from this community, but inside the community, there is going to be a massive trail system for both bicyclists and for obviously walkers, dog walkers, runners, things like that. Like I said, the location of this particular community, if you are an outdoor enthusiast, is unbelievable. There are 5 different builders in this master plan community. Those builders are going to be Brookfield, which is the developer as well, but they also have a residential home development side. They are new to this, and I'll tell you, we'll look at some of these homes. I'm going to show you all about it. I think that there's a lot of questions about Brookfield because we don't know much about their product. David Weekley Homes, which are just absolutely over the top. We'll cover that in another video. TriPoint also is going to be that luxury brand. And then we also have Pulte Homes, which I'm going to cover here, and then Lennar. If you haven't watched my other videos, you know how I feel about Lennar.
Oh, okay.
Brookfield, I feel like they're definitely the new kid on the block because you know why? They have 2 different series. One is called the Laurel series. One of them is called the Mariposa series. One of the things I just kind of noticed is each home is like, you can buy it with 3 or 4 bedrooms or 3 or 4 bathrooms or 2 or 3 car garage. And then there's this option and this. There is literally, when you can mix and match all these different, they have a total of 14 different floor plans you can buy, 7 in each series. And then they all have 4 different, one has 4. I'm telling you, there's so many choices that I almost feel like you guys are really making a lot of work for yourself because none of the other builders do that. So maybe that's a good thing. I would highly recommend that you take a look at Brookfield. And when we talk about that $495 price point, they are the lowest entry price point in Blossom Rock. So one of the things I liked about Brookfield, I actually liked their single level homes, and there's quite a few of them. They have small lots. So what happens is if you have a single level home, and you're talking, some of these are 25 to 2,700 square feet with 2, 3 car tandems. So when you take up that much space and you have a small lot, I would say the Laurel series is great for people that are looking for smaller yards and not the extra landscape work to do. So that's just kind of my tidbit. The Laredo is the first one we're going to go take a look at. I really love the Laredo. Actually, like I said, I really like them all. Check it out. Jessylee is joining me. Okay, we are going to go into the Laredo.
Brookfield.
Yes, Brookfield is the builder. All right, let's check it out. starts at 2,100 square feet and a single level. The base price on this is $520. But the specs are finishing up right at about $570. So this is what it tells me. It tells me that the builder feels comfortable selling completed homes with putting in 10% from the design center. If you were to buy from the dirt, and they do have homes, they do have lots currently available that right now, that's why you got to give us a call. Like now, this is the first phase, guys. This is a great time to get in. But you can pick that out. They might have a small lot premium, but you can pick everything that you want in that home. If you only want to put 10% in, you can only put 10% in if you want, but here's the thing, you get the choice. Now, most of these specs that they have right now in this community aren't going to be done until the end of 2024 anyways. So you're only looking at a little bit longer if you want to pick all the design elements yourself. Now, here is one of the 2 stories that they offer. To me, this was like, I had to put my mom hat back on and kids running around and homework and cooking dinner. And I felt like it's a really smart floor plan. Again, I really liked it a lot. And the fact that it was 2-story, it took up less space on the lot. So I really like that. And the base price on the Ponderosas were at $570, but this one is coming in at the least expensive spec is $670. So it's about $100,000 more. Again, you got more house. You got more house, so you got to do more stuff. If you want to have these kind of conversations, especially if you guys are going to be picking the lot out and building from ground up, you got to give us a call. You got to have us there on your first visit. I know there's a lot of craziness right now with NAR, National Association of Realtors, and who's paying the commissions. The builders have committed to continue to still pay us agents. And we can talk about that when you give us a call in greater detail. Here's the thing, you guys, there's a lot of stuff that are nice to have, but will you get the return on it from a resale perspective? I always recommend that people think about their exit strategy even when they're making the purchase. You want to know what's going to sell. Here's another thing too. Don't buy not like really bad lots. I'll tell you, there's some homes, and it's not this builder, but there are some homes that are going to be up against the busy road. I realize the builders are going to offer some great incentives to sell those homes, but I'll tell you, when you're reselling the home, that's not a good thing. You got to include us. We'll go to the design center appointment with you, and we will also be checking on that home on a monthly basis, whether the builder knows it or not. We always keep an eye on things, and we make sure that you are up to date. All right, let's go check out this, the only 2-story that's being modeled by Brookfield, farmhouse style. I think all of these are 2-car tandem garage options, but you also can convert these to larger livable space in lieu of part of the garage, which I don't see many people doing. Mariposa. That's a totally different community. It's in a different, not community, it's in the same community. It's a different neighborhood. How's that? This neighborhood in this community has slightly larger lots. I get this request all the time. These lots in the Mariposa series are 60 feet wide and 135 feet deep. That is over 8,000 square feet. Now, I realize that's nothing to be all, what? But you know what? It's a nice average for the neighborhood. It gives the whole neighborhood a different feel when everyone is spaced out a little bit differently. Let's check out the Lily first. I'll tell you, don't go anywhere because the next one's going to be a real big doozy. But I got to show you this one. I really, really like it. This is the Lily. The base price, again, trickery. The base price is $590, but you can't get into a home at $590. But this home, they have specs starting at $660, which again is about 10% over that base price. And tell me what you think.
Show us the way, Jessylee.
Okay, are you ready to be blown away? Like if that one wasn't already nice, check this one out. Look, Lennar is the builder that started the whole next gen craziness. And I'll be honest with you, it is in very, very high demand. We see a lot of multi-generation people buying homes in the greater Phoenix area, like mom and like grown kids are selling their homes from wherever they're coming from, and they're combining their household and they're buying larger homes with these multi-gen. This is a great one. I really, really like it. Not only is it connected to the home, it also has a separate entrance. And wait till you see the size of these rooms. I just love the way it's laid out. And when you're looking at multi-gen homes, the base price, again, I agree, trickery, but the base price at $590 and the finished spec home, you can get this multi-gen for $690 in the Southeast Valley. I love it. I love it. Tell me what you think. let's jump on over to Pulte Homes. I think you've heard of Pulte. Pulte's been around for a very, very long time. I feel like they're a good quality builder. I feel like they're kind of upper mid, meaning they're not luxury, and I don't think they're necessarily starter homes. But I have to say, I like their entry price point in this particular community. Like I said, Pulte can build $1 million homes. It's easy all day long for them. So for them to offer homes in the high fives and the low sixes, I think that's very good. Pulte has, again, two different series. They have the Cactus series and they have the Canyon series. This is what I mean. Like I'm telling you, when I went there to the grand opening, my head was ready to explode after talking to 5 builders. I'm gonna have to get back to you. So back to my comment about the multi-generational home. So this particular builder calls it an all-gen home, all generation. I don't know, does that include the dogs? Here's the thing, guys. Like I said, every builder has these type of floor plans practically to offer. You just got to give us a call because we got a little cheat sheet because we have done so much new construction. This particular home is an all-gen home, and I love it because the base price starts at $550. That doesn't mean you're going to get into it at $550, but you know what? So much comes with that $550 price. You're not spending an astronomical amount. If you're looking to buy a home, move in at the end of 2024, you got to give us a call now because there is a lot to choose from in phase 1 pricing, if I didn't say that. All right, let's take a look and see what you think about this floor plan. This is the Avellino.
Okay, this is the Avellino.
Avellino, let's take a look. Thank you so much. All right, start up here in front. Oh, this is another
multi-generation home.
Like it? Did you not like it? Crowded, I'll tell you. It was really busy. Notice no face masks. Just saying.
But they'll never take our freedom!
Pulte also puts out a 2-story product. That is the Prado. Let's take a look at the Prado and see if you like this one.
We are going in the Prado, one of the other few 2-stories that are being shown in a model.
2-story, 2830 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. tall glass, you know, holds the steam in here.
Like that with the towel right there.
Yeah.
There you go. That's nice.
So this is what I mean by like all the choices. Like if you get in on a spec home, they don't obviously build out every possibility. And so if you are looking at a home in an 8 to 10 month period of time and you like what you see, you have to give us a call now so we can start planning. People don't buy new construction like this anymore. It seems weird to have to plan 8 to 10 months ahead of time. But this particular model that we just showed you on Prado, listen to this. I'm going to read it because it's so there's so many things I can't memorize it. I wish I could, guys. 2-bedroom story. It was a 2,800 square feet, which to me is super space friendly. It's not over the top. Remember, the bigger the home, the more you have to cool and the more you have to maintain. So 2,800 square feet is a great base size. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2.5 car garage. That's the basic that you get for their base price at $590. But there's also an option with a den, an option with a loft, an optional 5-bedroom with a 4-bath. You can also do an optional suite with a 5-bath. And then you could do an option with 2 suites and 3 baths. That's enough to make anyone dizzy. We're going to roll right into the Canyon series. I think this one is my favorite from this whole video. And let me tell you why. This series, I should say. Because number one, larger lots. I like the open space and not being like right on top of your neighbors. So back to the 60 by 135 lots. That's going to be a little over 8,000 square feet. That's the minimum. There's a couple of lots that are a little bit bigger. So you just got to get in early. You got to give us a call to get those lots. Let's take a look at this floor plan. Tell me what you think. I want your honest truth.
Sure.
So this is a smaller 3-bedroom, 2 bath?
Yeah, 3-bedroom, 2.5.
Oh, that's
bath.
nice.
Yeah, and it's 2,473 square feet.
Love those glasses.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us. Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us. Over the rainbow. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. The water is warm, let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we'd wait. Grab sunglasses and the atlas, we can prove we're smarter than a phone. Let's go where there's no reception, see if we can make it on our own. Breathe deep in your chest. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. The water is warm, let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why. Let's go where the river's taking us.
Okay, that was a fun day. Really fun. That was a really good day. We got exhausted, so we actually didn't get to see all of the model homes. So you're going to have to just come back for video number 2 on Blossom Rock. And we'll come here when no one else is here because there's a lot of people here. You gotta give us a call.
We would love to take you out here.
Yes.
Give us a call for sure.
We'll come out here time after time.
Oh, yeah. Yep, this is not our first time out here, that's for sure.
Not our first rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Howdy, partner.
See y'all soon.
Bye.